Hello guys and welcome back to another awesome real other user video. Today we have a really special announcement. Bloons Card Storm just dropped latterly, and we are so excited to try out the newly overhauled aspects of the game and see if it's worth playing or not, depending on your opinions. So sit back tight, and we'll commence the gameplay right now. So you can see the new art visuals in comparison to the beta version, and even the heroes were polished to not reuse BTD6 assets, which is a nice change in general considering we are doing the tutorial against Gwendolyn. The tutorial isn't like flashy or anything, as I'll just skip some of it, as if I know this game too well. The tutorial part is a little bit boring, especially to showcase this game, so I might just consider speeding it up as it's the fundamental part of the game for newer players, since I've played the open beta before.
Take that! One of my favorites.
We've beaten the tutorial, and I can finally claim that treasure chest before proceeding into some serious matches. That's a lot of rewards, especially the cards that were practically used in the tutorial. Let's check some of the features in the store. So there's the feats section, which is essentially global quests in my opinion to earn in-game rewards. And we'll go to the deck building scene, as it was changed quite significantly in comparison to the open beta. Mainly several new cards were added, but we have to obviously craft them now as it's the main purpose of Card Storm. The most notable difference is tower cards are now categorized by their class and type. So for example, dart monkeys are labeled as primary towers and the part of the dart monkey family, and this implies for other tower types like super monkeys, which are magic towers. Bloon cards were also categorized by their size, such as mob class bloons being large, as they're blimps obviously, which suits their category label the most. Bloons labeled as basic are simplistic in style, such as red and blue bloons, and advanced bloons are those who have special abilities such as double bloons or gas bloons. So now we got some knowledge of the deck building session. Let's do some serious matches. So we got the new matchmaking UI, and the ability to host private battles, which is interesting, as that wasn't implemented in the open beta as I've mentioned before. And the new exclusive hero was also added into this game called Amelia, a magician type monkey after all, which was also teased in the game's banger art and splash screen. So it's something we haven't discovered before. And of course we'll be playing the prologue, so we can battle against our fellow heroes, and get some W's today.
Nice.
We are facing off against my alter ego as Quincy, as I've used his starter deck mainly due to the limited variety we currently have available. Let's try and play this strategically and smartly.
Son of Quincy. I am also Quincy, son of Quincy.
This early game startup is not good currently off the rip, as my Quincy is going to receive a lot of damage from this early balloon push as the opposing Quincy deployed them. Even one tower on the screen like the tack shooter cannot defend this many balloons early on. That seems really painful. My defense is solid for the earlier portions of the match at least. I might eventually need more once I get lucky enough, because the storm is about to rise.
Take that! Take that! This is my signature!
Thank God the storm of arrows managed to take down these ungodly yellow balloons right here. Nothing really gets past Quincy after all, practically.
Nice.
We got company on the opposing Quincy's side, but then the unthinkable happened. Well, this isn't going to end too well.
This is my
All my blue
signature.
balloons just got absolutely toasted by this meaningless pest. We definitely have to focus up for real. Luckily the cybernetic boomerang monkey takes a couple of rounds to reload, because it just had 4 pieces of ammunition initially, which made my basic balloon rush useless. We haven't dealt much damage to the opposing Quincy, even by sending a pink balloon at him. Ceramic balloons came out from the storm of darkness, which is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. The tack shooter helped circumvent a lot of damage from Quincy's brother's pink balloon, which could have been lethal in the late game. We should be able to take down this lone ceramic balloon very easily with my current defense, because Quincy's brother Trevor hasn't deployed any balloons on his side to support the ceramic from the storm of darkness. And now he deployed his oh my god on his side. 800 HP is way too much for my defense to handle despite the long delay.
This is my signature!
Sadly my balloon rush just got obliterated because Trevor just used his rapid shot ability at my threatening balloons.
This is my signature. Take that!
Mob class balloons just came from the storm of darkness,
This
which
is
isn't
my
good for my
signature.
defensive setup as it's more for anything but high health blimps. My BFB was beefed up slightly because I used the fortification power card on it. Trevor is going to struggle against even a lonesome BFB because of its health pool. And I summoned another BFB on my side. Trevor isn't going to keep up with 3 blimps on my side even with a cyber criminal on his side. Good luck defending, bro. Trevor deployed 3 swarm red balloons on his side, which have practically 0 hit points, making my triple dart monkey one-shot them as per usual. I cannot deal with 2 incoming blimps, but however my BFB will attack a little bit earlier, which is still going to be menacing on Trevor's side after all. I think we got this really easily. Trevor has no DPS against my big balloon push, even with 2 tack shooters
You can
constantly
all have
defending. 2 green balloons in conjunction with a BFB is just over in general. I may haven't deployed my green balloons just yet because the black and white balloons just help me feast new cards in my deck to allow for an even bigger push than intended. Also 2 sniper monkey cards in my deck is going to be really rewarding on defense, but it's not enough damage to take out the oh my god in the Moab, as you typically need super monkeys for that business. It's so over for Trevor. 580 damage incoming on his side, because the BFB was left unscathed even with a damage stage on it. We basically won our first serious match against Quincy's brother. Even with the 2 tack shooters having the plus 10 damage on defense, the BFB is still going to run all over him.
Told you nothing gets past my bow.
Just as expected, Quincy. So there we have it. Well, we're not done just yet. We got quests, which are mostly the same, but weekly quests got added as an additional form of progression, which is pretty nice. Before in the open beta daily quests were only applicable, so glad to see that here, as I'll play more Card Storm in my future videos. You can also refresh existing quests, which is another quality of life change, but it only works on daily quests, which is a fair addition. I'm not going to refresh my existing quests, albeit so we got the store, which I've mentioned earlier, but I haven't really checked it out for myself. It's mainly for progression with the in-app purchases, and oh boy, guess what they included? Oh my god, They actually added Geraldo into the game. No way I've ever seen the best hero in BTD6 to make it here. He sells daily items in this game, so it's definitely a flex. I bought my military tokens from Gerald's shop because, well, I like the military a lot. These are the heroes, which are expensive to obtain considering they are unique. And monkey money and token sections are just IAP items after all. Now we'll finish the contents. Don't forget to use my creator code RELOTHERUSER in the BTD6 battles to or even the BCS shop to support me. It makes your purchases go around 15% to the creator, like me, to greatly support them. So consider going for it. Make sure to subscribe, like and turn on notifications bell to support the RELOTHERUSER, and comment down below if you want to suggest any ideas or thoughts about the game. That should be it for the brand new Ninja Kiwi game to be showcased, because it's a hot topic, and we'll see you vivacious guys in the next one. Adios.